Hey, hello, hi guys, how are you? Welcome. How are you? Welcome to Monday. We've done it, everybody. Oh, okay, she's already causing problems. Look at this. Oh, here we go. All right, just starting out great. All right, thank you. Thanks, girl. She's like, don't you know I want, oh, there they go. Oh, it's happening. She's like, don't you know that I require to be able to see outside? Thank you. Thank you for, oh, there they go. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks. I know. You missed it. She knocked down Grookey too. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What are you doing? Want to see under? Look. No, you're pushing against it. There you go, everybody. A cat disappearing act. He really wants to see outside. Alright, give me a second. Y'all still hear me. Give me a second. Give me a second. She just immediately started causing drama here. Don't know what screen to put it to. Be right back, everybody. Okay, you can still hear me, but let me get this all fixed for her. Outside here. There you go. There you go.
What the dog doing?
Drama, everybody. Okay. She'll probably jump down in 2 seconds and be like, I'm bored. Okay, where were we? Sorry about that. She immediately just started causing drama. Oh, I forgot. I gotta... I don't want any toys melting next to the floor heater. Okay, now let's try that again. Leave it to Matcha to just start drama on a Monday. She's like, don't you know it's Matcha Monday? Here we are, everybody. How are you? We're off to a great start. Off to an entertaining start, I should say. Something. Drink water. One of those kind of days. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday. Start again. Tonight is very exciting. Also, the cat is still here. She's just decided to hide behind the curtain. So there is a cat. It's like Where's Waldo? The impossible Where's Waldo? Because you're like, there is a cat somewhere in this image. Where is she? Can't actually see her, but she's here. But yes, there's a lot happening tonight, and I think Hoyo planned it on purpose, and it's kind of rude. Heads up, Hoyo. Kind of rude. Listen. Okay. So, not only is it Lantern Rite tonight, but Penacony is also dropping. Excuse me, what? How am I supposed to choose? So now I have to, like, choose one or the other. Because I don't feel like it's fair to, like, half and half tonight. Because you're either gonna get, like, you know, just start getting good on Lantern Rite story and then have to stop. Or you, like, just start getting good in Penacony and then you're like, let me switch over. So I made some decisions to stick with the original plan, which is what I thought. I thought Penacony was dropping tomorrow. It's not, it's tonight. So we're gonna stick with Lantern Rite tonight, because I kept talking about how Lantern Rite is my most favorite event, which it is. But then Wednesday we will do Penacony, which is hard for me because now I have to wait till Wednesday to play Penacony. So no spoilers, everybody. None of that. None of that spoiling. So, yes. Plan tonight, Lantern Rite. Look at me rhyming. Got it, chat? Is everybody cool with that? I mean, I was gonna do it anyway, but you cool with that, chat? Okay, let's get going here. I'm probably gonna have to do a big update, so maybe I'll just talk some more while because I did not open it up previously to update it. Oh, here she is. Are you leaving? She's like, help, I don't know how to leave. She may not know how to leave. There she is. Oh, you can't see her. Oh, there she goes. Alright, after that whole kerfuffle, she just took off. I knew she wouldn't stay there long. She just wanted to sit there for 5 minutes. Okay, don't forget that you can collect drops. Drops are enabled through watching me, so you are able to get some very nice rewards from watching me stream. So definitely don't forget to collect them, because it is worth it. I don't want your time watching to go wasted. Not like it's a waste watching me. Okay, there was like hardly any load time actually. Okay, it's loaded. Loading in, everybody. Let's see, I guess we could get switched over. I'm excited.
Should be coming up soon, right? Everyone must be busy buying things to make their homes more festive now. Wonder what this year's theme is going to be. Oh, Paimon can't wait to find out!
Same, Paimon.
Let's head to Liyue Harbor and ask around!
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh boy. Nope, I didn't mean to exit out of that. Oh man. And doesn't Ganyu just look amazing in her outfit? Every time I see her in her new outfit, I'm like, yes, I love it. Fantastic. Oh, everything's decked out. I'm so excited. Are these fireworks? Can I ignite them? No, I cannot. It's fine. No, I'm sad about it, but it's fine. Y'all, I'm so excited! Lantern Rite is my most favorite event. Oh boy. I'm already kitted out in Ganyu's outfit. Let's go!
Kuching! And Charlotte! Paimon never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Let's go. She should be wearing her other Lantern Rite outfit. That's my firm belief.
We're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or
seriously,
anything.
what
I was just
a
asking Miss
combo.
Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And...
It seems you haven't heard yet. The theme of this year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, so that's why Paimon has seen so many floating in the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn. The Qixing believes it would benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural foundation by embracing the technologies of other nations. After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's own jade.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all I really did was use my network to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Ooh.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive. But don't kites just use the wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the
there's like a
skill
little
of the
whopper
person holding
flower
the string.
and
But as soon as there's
A
no wind,
goldfish.
you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water. Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans, after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think?
it's fair.
Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's help, everything has gone smoothly. Our new mechanical kites are already available to purchase from
I
a
want
stall
the
in the harbor.
goldfish.
We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as
Oh
Paimon!
boy.
Toys? They're
She's like, I have no
not
idea what you're talking
exactly-
about.
You
What are you
see,
talking
Miss
about?
Kuching? That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I
Girl, what
suppose
is
they're
you
considered
doing?
playthings more than anything
What are you
now.
doing?
But to me,
She's zooming right now.
there's so much more
Don't
than
be-
that.
Mm-mm.
Think for a second about how remarkable it is that a flimsy paper kite attached to a string has the capacity to
She's here
touch
to
the
cause
sky.
problems, I know it.
It is this slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Oh, didn't say the rest of it. Send them love, send them words, send them homeward bound. Sounds like us.
In the past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing, or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
As long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites. For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun. Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that, back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame, and tie on the string. Then, You look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts
I
or
wanna make
meaning
my own
into the
kite.
design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most classic design. It symbolizes good fortune and joyful tidings.
This one.
Different colors also have small variations in meaning.
Oh,
Are
maybe
these
that one too.
commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point. If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
That would be a huge help! Great! Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to bring a kite and
I want to
participate.
make my own kite.
The rules are simple. Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
She would be.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
Let's go.
You bet! See you then!
I really am excited about the Lantern Rite events.
Wait, Traveler? Take a peek to your right. Do you see those two people lurking over there? Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy. Huh. Well, yes, but something's up. Paimon just has a bad feeling. Do you think they could be treasure hoarders? They always seem to be
That's
stirring
true.
up trouble during Lantern Rite.
I'm not prepared.
Oh, Paimon's sick of
Then
waiting
I'm
around for
even
something
more
bad
excited.
to happen. We should strike first, you know. Foil
Where
their
is she
plans
going? What is
before they
happening?
even
I
begin.
gotta sneeze.
You go right, Paimon will go left.
I'm like, Paimon, what the heck? You know when you like feel a sneeze, but it's just not happening? Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. Hello, mysterious masked men.
Oh.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us.
I know that
Your
voice!
comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your
Is
intentions.
my favorite one? Is my favorite
Whoa,
person?
where did this fuddy-duddy come
You don't
from?
recognize his voice?
You should be the one
He's got the
doing
most beautiful
enlightening,
voice in the
buddy.
game. And you
Don't
do
think
not
we didn't
recognize him.
notice you eavesdropping. One look and
Does
we
that
can tell
mean-
you were up to no good. Tell us everything, starting with your name.
One bears no secrets before
I know
two
who it
such
is!
as yourselves. You stand in the presence of the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Mooncarver.
They really bringing out all
For
the
purpose
Adepti!
of this foray into the mortal realm,
Is that the
however,
bird, then?
You may address one as Hojong.
Hojong. Well, hold up, though. I'll just let it play out, and then I'll say my thoughts.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds. There's no way he'd humble himself down here. with the
Paimon
rest of
insulting him
us.
straight to his face.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Oh my gosh!
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon
This is
guess.
embarrassing
You're
for you,
supposed to be
Paimon.
Mountain Shaper, right?
I know, that's what I was
Indeed.
gonna say!
Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Huh. Looks
His
like
name's
you did
Gio,
your
that's
research.
funny.
But in our experience, the harder you try to lead us on, the more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands.
This is embarrassing
We'll
for
go
Paimon.
straight to the Millilith and have you arrested for impersonating a Adepti.
I am not going along with her on this.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
Right. Tell us something that only an Adeptus would know. And it better not be some common knowledge.
Can't you tell that they're
any
Adepti?
person
They
on
have
the street
color
could
in their
tell you.
hair.
During
Gio's
the
like,
last
"I'm done with
Lantern
this."
Rite, We gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex
Not a dog.
Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to
True.
prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection? The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet one's appetite. As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot.
It's
Since
the
then,
verb!
one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's last sojourn to your mountain, did you not immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
That does not mean you should reveal personal matters so readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty
Okay,
trifles.
I can't. Okay, hold up. They could have been so cool, y'all. So, but now I'm so sad. Which I know things can change, as we just saw with Cloud Retainer. But I'm pretty sure this now means we will never get a playable Moon Carver, and I'm pretty upset about it. This is the forms that they got. You're telling me that all the other Adepti look so cool, and they get the generic NPC treatment, as chat said. I'm so sad! Which, I mean, obviously, we have, like, Madam Ping now, who has generic Grandma NPC. That's so sad. I really was holding out hope that we would get a Moon Carver one day, 7 years from now, but no, they just got the generic NPC! No! So sad about it. So sad. I'm just saying, like, Zhao looks cool. Cloud Retainer looks cool. Is Ganyu an Adepti? Ganyu looks cool. Shenna's not an Adepti because she's human. And then they just get this? They get this? So sad. I mean, I'm very excited at the same time, but I'm so sad. Rip all those, like, fan art drawings of what their playable models could look like.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon, sorry for suspecting
Yeah,
you.
eat your words, Paimon.
But, for beings as forgiving as yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
Paimon's still curious about something. It's just, Paimon can understand why Mountain Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
It is but an inevitable eventuality.
Oh.
Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to
They
Liyue
miss her!
Harbor. With Lantern Rite near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Huh. So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Oh.
Cloud Retainer is of a proud and arrogant disposition. She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
I'd like to see
One
Cloud Retainer in
surmises that she
Fontaine.
has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However, if you do happen to cross paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Sure, leave it to us. Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery, and happy lantern ride!
Thank you for your kind words. We shall now depart.
We got all worked up for nothing, huh? All that trouble and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well, it's still pretty early. Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Are they like livid about the designs, you mean? Because I totally could see that. I could totally see that because I'm a little bit upset about it too. It really is a missed opportunity. But they could change, like I
Are the two
said.
of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Like I said, it could change because think about like, what if they like, think about the fact that Madam Ping is the way that she is, which there's no proof that she's gonna change back into her young form, but she even talks about how she could change back into the form she was once in, you know, like the young Madam Ping. But she chose in her grief, because of Guizhang's death, she chose to remain into, like, in an aged form. So think about that fact. Technically, they could change it. They definitely did get the generic NPC 1 and generic NPC 2 treatment. You're right. But my copium, here we go. My copium is that they could choose to change their form. Listen, I know. Let me just do it. We do know that. I mean, people have always been like, we're gonna get Madam Ping, we're gonna get Madam Ping, and one day we could. You never know. You never know. We could. She says she could go back to that. Let me copium, okay? I was so sad on getting a moon carver one day, okay? Listen. So sad. Said they're just generic NPC 1 and generic NPC 2. At least they gave him some colored hair. That was nice, at least.
Woo! A scissor can't swallow! And a butterfly!
No, I want a goldfish.
This jade chamber design is our newest.
I don't want
It's
the
been
jade
selling
chamber.
like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The jade chamber symbolizes wealth and abundance. The kite bearing its design is said to bring riches in the future to those who fly it.
Oh, now that's Paimon's kind of kite!
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary
I want to
kite-making
make
materials.
a kite.
Wonderful. I'll pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong Wharf for you.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Well, if the two of you are interested in going to Yilong Wharf, then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Coming.
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations. The problem is, many of my colleagues have taken leave during
Drink
Lantern
water,
Rite to spend
everybody.
time with their families. So, our available workforce has seen a dramatic decrease recently. If you were willing to help out, then I could get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
Oh, wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity.
So
Just
excited.
follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume. Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite. I'll even give you a
I
discount.
do want to buy a kite. Ah, Tiny looks so good. Where are we going? Oh,
We're way behind schedule.
we are way behind schedule. Let's get going. Oh, God.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement. Loser buys dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be upset. How about
So
this?
excited!
You extend the invitation and I'll pay.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I just didn't expect you to come from behind to win like that.
That was nothing. All in a day's
Ah,
work,
I
friend.
love him.
Perfect, Gaming is here.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
I love his
Oh,
hair.
must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a rematch when you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
Rematch of what?
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way.
Listen, I
Let me
hear
take
that
them
he
off your
has an
hands.
eyebrow piercing that I've been trying to
Wasn't
find.
that bad. It's just some kite making material.
I can't tell if it's real or
We didn't
not.
have to walk very far.
Kite making materials. I see.
Hello, Fighter
I'm glad
Felix,
it wasn't too much
welcome!
trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the traveler. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Hello, Renegade,
know
welcome!
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two. You're quite well known around these parts. Oh, and please excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy.
He's
He's
so
just been
nice.
super busy lately, running around from place to place. Don't be too hard on him, yeah? So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Yep, it's always so lively this time of year. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elong Wharf and have a look around.
Perfect! We'll go together then. I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around.
I love
We can
his outfit,
exchange
it's
stories,
just so cool.
tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are generous, and the prices won't break the bank. You can order anything, and I promise, you won't be disappointed.
Order anything?
I like him.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
He would have found out sooner or later.
Don't worry, I understand.
I
joke
think he
around like that
does
with
have
my
an
friends,
eyebrow
too.
piercing.
It just shows how close you are.
I'm really trying to tell y'all, chat.
You need to
I
pack
just,
anything
I
up
really,
before we
it's
hit the
supposed to
road?
be like right here
I
on
can
his
wait.
eyebrow.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready. We're pretty much travel experts at this point.
Oh, that's right. Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Let's go! So ready. Oh, I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. They really go all out, I'm obsessed. Okay. Joyful beasts and their auspices. Ah, not yet unlocked. Okay, let's do these real quick. Actually, isn't there one right here? Let's do this one first. Yo, happy Lantern Rite, dudettes! Just classic. Say, you two wouldn't happen to be the big shots who came looking for Gaming, wouldn't you? Oh, I forgot it's on auto. We saw you before. Oh my goodness, my brain. You were hanging out with Gaming, right? Totally. I do not have a Discord. But welcome, hello. Hot diggity, you remember me? My luck's on fire. I heard you two are the best of the best, and there ain't nothing you can't do. I pop on over to Chihu Rock to buy groceries every day, and even though it's so close by, I still always hear people singing your praises along the way. That's right, we're the cream of the crop. Hey, Paimon's good at stuff besides eating too. Wait, let Paimon think for a moment. What else is she good at? I've got it! Can ordinary people float? You're so white and light and fluffy, like a pigeon adeptus. True though. Who can float? Not many people. Flying alone is amazing. I mean, it should be super easy to carry stuff and makes work a cinch. You should help your friend more. The pigeon adeptus, you know what? I'm about it. I like pigeon adeptus, I'm about it. Let's just ignore whether it's even possible for a pigeon to turn into adeptus for now. Paimon just wants to point out that she's always been helping. For example, if Dragathiel falls from a really high place, Paimon will grab onto her and make sure the fall isn't too painful. Even though Paimon's not strong enough to actually do much lifting, if Paimon really was a pigeon adeptus, she'd give Dragathiel a boost while she's using the wind glider and help her fly higher and farther. You two gotta practice more. Just like when I practice wushu with gaming. I gotta get used to saying it even though it's spelled how I want to say gaming. Gaming. The more you practice, the better you'll work together. Rapport isn't easy to build. It just so happens I've created a fresh new game hot off the press. It's called Just Wushu Dance. It's Just Dance. I'm so excited. Lantern Rite is the best. Not only can you work on your teamwork, you can learn all about wushu dance. Just wushu dance. You wouldn't happen to be talking about that big old doll next to you, right? Bingo. I also want one, but I want it to be like a bean bag that you can just like jump into and just chill. That's what I would do. Authentic Wushu dance is downright devilish to learn, even if you've got a pro showing you the ropes. You won't be able to stick with it unless you love it and have got the perseverance to match. So I changed the rules for one style of Wushu dance, switched out some props, and boom, this game was born. Hello? And it's also Lantern right now, yeah? Perfect for helping everyone enjoy themselves and work up an appetite or work off the extra calories. Just put on your dancing shoes, well, the dancing outfit, and see who can grab the most tea bricks. You can dance and bump all over the shop. It's a hoot and a half. He just said it's a hoot and a half. It's a hoot and a half. It sure sounds fun, but Paimon doesn't think she's strong enough to wear such a big outfit and play with other people. But Dragathiel is really good at games like this. Paimon will watch and learn from the sidelines first. I'm the dancing queen. Tea-rific. Those tea cakes will be a piece of cake. I'm going dancing queen. Huh? Pigeon Adeptus, will you not personally participate? Ugh, a pity. It's no problem. Dragathiel and Paimon will be traveling together for a long time to come. We'll have plenty of chances to level up our teamwork. Also, who's to say Paimon won't learn a bunch about working with Dragathiel just from watching? Haha, you two are so close I'm starting to get a bit jelly. Oh gosh, he's using like what? 2010s language? 2010s verbiage? I'm like getting thrown back here. Then please, right this way. Let the dudette of legendary deeds step right up and just Wushu dance. Pigeon Adeptus, you just sit back and enjoy the show. Oh, I'm so excited. I love how that I love that it's Jungling and Guoba doing their little thing. In Joyful Beasts and their auspices, you must complete stage objectives within the time limit and score the highest amount of points possible. Press to use your skill, and don a special Wushu Dance Puppet costume to enter Bumper Wushu mode, and knock aside other participants that you come in contact with. Ooh. When two parties in Bumper Wushu mode come into contact with each other, both parties will have their Bumper Wushu mode deactivated. Is this co-opable? It sounds co-opable. Or like one of those games where you have to match. Yep. Okay, Joyful Beasts and their auspices have 2 gameplay modes. You can invite multiple teams to play together or match with others. Yeah! So I wonder if you can have like co-op with you and then add more people.
Next on the agenda.
Okay, before we get started, we're gonna go do the other quest. This one that I have selected already. This is where I'm gonna make a kite. I don't actually remember all the events, but I want to make a kite. Oops. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Nope, I don't want to climb things. Okay, I'm gonna actually go use the restroom really quickly. And then we will continue. Okay, I will be right back.
It's so nice to de-stress. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. It's so nice to de-stress. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Okie dokie, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Who continue with the quest? Well, let's see what this is here first. Oh, I forgot about the rewards. That's some good rewards. Some good code redemptions there. What is that? Oh. One of them was
Should
already.
we be off work this early?
Okay, let's see how to do this one. Round and fluffy, soft and bouncy, jump and bump. Oh my gosh, that's Guoba. Oh my gosh, that's chat, remind me his name. Oh, I just forgot Yao Yao's little creature's name. Oh, my guests, welcome, welcome, and allow me, Huenshun, to be the first wish the two of you... My brain, it's been a long day. To be the first to wish the two of you a joyous Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Miss Huenshun! You seem— oh no, my chair's starting to go down. You seem to be reciting something just now. What were you talking to yourself about? Not far off the mark. Nearly a hole in one. I was just thinking about the food Guoba and Yugwe are gonna make. Eh? Now those are names we know. You know Guoba and Yugwe too? How could I not? You're looking at one of the Wanmin restaurant's regulars, you know? As long as I'm not on the road, I eat at least 7 meals a week at Wanmin restaurant. 7 meals a week, that's a lot of meals. When paired with my hometown style of cooking, first some lightly seasoned fare, then a spicy flavor bomb, it's just a smash hit. If I end up with too much heatiness, just need to down some of the right meds and flush it right out. And then after a couple days recuperating, it's back to gorging myself in Chow Town. Oh no, I'm slowly falling. There we go. Okay. But Paimon also wants to try living like that. Anyway, I get to see Guoba and Xiangling pretty much every week, and sometimes even little Yao Yao. When Yao Yao brings Yugwe along to see Xiangling, Guoba and Yugwe end up playing together. They would be best friends. It's wonderful. No matter how exhausting work is, just watching them shake and sway is enough to sweep all your cares away. But I can't be the only one cured by Guoba and Yugwe. I want everyone to bear witness to their cuteness for themselves. Well said. Now this is something important, but just how do you plan to do it? Unless these things on the table are... Bingo! I just made a paper theater featuring Guoba and Yugwe as the stars. Everything you see here at this stall is a prop for the paper theater. I love it. I'm so excited. Paper theater. That name sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Is it about the canvas behind you and watching the shadows on it? You guys may have heard of paper plays, a traditional Liyue art form. By artfully using that pictures and lights, you can make the scenes on the screen come to life. I've loved paper plays since I was a kid, and learned a bit about them from Master Yingong. After I grew up, I became a painter, studying and traveling all over. While I was in Fontaine, I learned a few new drawing techniques and a thing or two about filming. I had quite a few sparks of inspiration, too. So, using paper plays as a basis, I tried creating a novel interactive game, and thus the paper theater you see before you was born. Paper theater and paper plays also have very different styles. Paper theater focuses on simple, short stories that will bring a smile to the audience. So that's why this year's first paper theater will be all about an especially amiable story, Guoba and Yugwe looking for ingredients to cook up something delicious together. It's adorable. Guoba and Yugwe cooking together, that sounds really interesting. Fun and food in one place. Looks like you two are totally on board. Your excitement is inspiring. Then there's no time to lose. Please, just relax and get ready to enjoy this paper theater performance. I'm ready. Okay. Press the relevant buttons or use the movement keys to consume movement points and guide Guoba and Yugwe. Hold the button to move continuously. The challenge return is just blah 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 blah. For each move of the starting point card, the boxes on the stage will be recorded times consecutively. Okay. Ooh. That's this one. That's this one. I like the sound. Okay, I want to continue story, then we'll come back to playing games. Okay. Let's see. 1 second.
It's so nice to de-stress.
It's so nice to de-stress. Okay. I love the music. Oh, do you think we've had some respawn?
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, we've had some respawn.
Got a job for me?
I do. I do have a job for you. It's to whack these turtles. Just... Oh boy, we're gonna go turtle farming. Am I not turtle enough for the turtle farm? Isn't this where you're supposed to be? Oh, that was very easy.
I call dibs.
I call dibs. She just called dibs, everybody. That's hilarious.
Oh, the docks are just a bit further. One step at a time. Hang in there.
Hello? I've already done this one. I haven't. Where's the other one? What do I do? Oh. Oh! Oh no! I might be able to do this. Still. Yes, I need to borrow you, good sir. Oh, no, just kidding. Do I just get to walk through it anyway? Oh. Well, then now what? Oh, okay, just kidding. Well, that was easy.
Well, how about that?
What am I doing? Oh, bummer. Oh, a viewpoint. I did a bunch of exploring here, but I missed all this stuff.
I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
Let's see. Okay, let's go back to Gaming here. Oh!
Wait, get behind me.
Oh, I have Gaming.
I'll handle
oh,
this.
What a weird team.
Transfigurate. Let's get it on.
Oh, that's not who I wanted.
Sorry, pal.
I got careless.
What is this cute?
Mighty mythical beast.
Shake your hand!
Take your true form.
I don't know why I'm casting, just out of habit.
Look alive.
Come here. I'm gonna whack you with my great sword. My claymore, really. Not with the plunge damage.
I got careless. I got careless.
Fighting. Oh, are there more?
Another test subject.
Transfiguration by ordinance divine. Access denied. All hail.
That's you.
Good. Up to it, Monzai.
Well, no. Or not
Wrong
Mel.
test
Yeah,
subject
Mel.
picked. The wrong test subject.
Seems like
All
we
the
really
fields.
can't go anywhere without running
Wow,
into
it's suddenly
treasure
snowing.
hoarders, can we?
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
And he is
was
gonna be
impressed by your
lit
looks
with,
back then.
Shen
You seem
Yun.
like a real pro at your job.
Oh, that's not a skill I learned on the job. It's just a hobby. Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
Who's your dancing?
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale. Performers might be invited to promote the opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also well aware that people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So it's
bummer.
not something I do full time.
Huh? You have two jobs? hired you to do all that?
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
He'd be friends with Sino.
Oh.
Let's go. The docks are just up ahead.
Let's go! Well, that's awkward. I didn't realize. Well, then I didn't realize that was a thing that could happen. Okay, what am I doing? Well, that's awkward. I didn't realize I'd have to finish the Chenyu Vale quest before I could do that. I wouldn't have started it had I known. Alright, let's go skip around then. So everybody knows, don't start Chenyu Vale quest. Hello? Oh, it's going down. We'll just wait patiently. This music reminds me a little bit of Rip You, how so? Did you start the Chenyu Vale quest and not finish it? Because that is what happened to me. Okay. I don't know if it's the whole quest or just a certain part of it, but heads up, don't start Lantern Rite until you... I'm gonna just say for now, finish Chenyu Vale. I don't actually know if you have to finish it or just do a portion of it. I know. Thanks for being clear about that. That really helps things out.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Where am I going?
We're way behind schedule.
We are way behind schedule. Oh, T. T, 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 T. T, T, T. Oh, that was a T. Where'd you go? T? No, wheat. T? T. T. Yes, I had a feeling she would have. I had a feeling she would have some recipes.
Next on the agenda.
Oh, it's probably just through this part, or if you're not at this part yet. Because apparently we need to talk to Bosu. Someone's coming aboard? Wait, is that little Mao? Come, I'll take you. Alright, Boatman, take us to the Jade Mouth. Alright, Jade Mouth it is. The other two, you're tourists? Look at, we're on a boat! We're on a boat! Oh, I forgot we're on auto. We're not on auto. Why'd it keep going? Are there any stories about the Jade Mouth that I haven't heard before? We're not on auto. It's already autoing. Knowing you and how much you love your stories, kiddo, you must have heard them all by now. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. All right, then. Well, I've heard it mentioned that the Jade Mouth was left behind by Rex Lapis when he marched through here to save the people of Chenyu Vale. Legend has it that to prevent a naval advance from downstream, the local adepti... I'm reading fast because it's timed. You're making it up as you go again, Gramps. There's no way that Liyue's navy came up this river. I've heard that the Jade Mouth was formed by a piece of jade left behind by a giant carp. In those days, a baddie god tried to redirect the river to drown the Millelith stationed on both of the banks in Chenyu Vale, but a giant white snake and a giant carp who were her subordinates disobeyed her orders. The giant white snake held up... Giant white snake? She threw the jade she wore here. The jade pitted the river down, and ever since, we've had no more floods, and everyone can live peaceful lives on both sides of the river. Gotta get back into it. Got sidetracked. You might understand a lot, kiddo, but you haven't seen much. Take a closer look. There aren't any crops by this river. See, after it was pinned down by the jades, it's true that the river hasn't flooded. That's also meant it hasn't been able to provide irrigation for crops. So what once was a wide, gently flowing river is today a narrow, rapid-flowing blah blah blah. Such a river leaves no sustenance for the earth on its banks. And of course that also means no people living peaceful lives on both its sides. My mind gets it now, but did you just say that the Adepti were resisting the Lord of Geo, Little Mao? Little Mao? Little Mao? That's how it was, all that time ago. Some people believe that the... Bird. I can't read this fast enough. Chat, read it. Became there were other gods that Adepti protect our ancestors. It's a terrible, terrible screech. The teaser. But aren't these Adepti meant to be the baddies? They were serving under a baddie god after all. That was a noise. I was not ready for it. It was one of the seagull things. One of the pelicans. How can such supernatural beings be held to our simple codes of right and wrong? As far as we're concerned, all the forces that have ever blessed and protected this land deserve our offerings. I love that we're, like, actually enjoying a boat ride right now. Ah, there you go again. Ha ha ha. Alright then, time to get off. We're here. Thanks, Gramps. As the river breathes... Nope. Okay, bye. I couldn't even read it in my head. That was so fast. Okay, never mind. Where are we going? Oh, aren't there jades around here? I know! I can, like, not... Oh, I'm supposed to go back here. I can, like, never read them anymore. I'm like, I can't even read them in my head. I'm a pretty fast reader. Well, here's the jade mouth, but how are we gonna find all that jade underwater? Ah, so that's how it is. The spring's cries ripple through the vales, the shrines depart from northeast shores. The heights and shallows in the southwest hide, sun and earth from each other divide. The eternal whirlpool that never churns, the beautiful jade concealed within. What's that little mouse sing? Oh, that was a song. What's that little mouse singing about? It sounds pretty complicated. It's one of our local folk songs. I heard an old granny singing it as she was gathering herbs. It means, if you look out from the center of the river to the banks on either side, you'll see two stone shrines hidden to the northeast and the southwest. These shrines keep the mighty whirlpool in the center suppressed. Paimon understands the last bit, so the jade is all hidden beneath the whirlpool? Yep, sounds like we're going treasure hunting today. Hooray! But the area between the northeast and southwest is so huge. After all, in a pretty broad sense, the northeast and southwest of Jademouth can include pretty much the whole world? You're always thinking outside the box, Miss Paimon, but there's no need to worry. I already have an idea where the shrines will be, because, well, my friend told me. Come on, let's roll. I have a question. Does anyone else think a giant maelstrom suddenly appearing here might not be too great? True. Oh yeah, won't that mean that boats will no longer be able to sail in and out of Yilong Wharf? Oh, don't worry about that. My friend told me that once we've done what we need to beneath, the whirlpool will disappear completely. Otherwise, how would all the old boatmen carry on making a living? Wow, so it's not just a smart whirlpool, but a considerate one to boot. Let's get going then. Is a giant whirlpool gonna open up? Oh. So, do we keep going, or am I good to... Oh, looks like I'm good to continue. Okay, we're gonna... I hate the jumping back and forth. I don't know, maybe we'll keep going. We'll do the whirlpool part. We'll do this thing. Didn't I already do this?
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Oh, I missed one. that's that one. Ooh. Chased.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Think you can bully me?
Take your true form! Do your master's bidding! Born of ice and frost! For Rex Lapis! Let's get it on!
I wasn't done.
Access denied.
Another test subject.
Transfiguration! Cryo incarnate!
Look at you!
Buckle up! All hail! No touching!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Nothing, no drops though.
We're way behind schedule.
What do? Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Go back beneath the jade. Oh, the cutscene? Huh. We haven't seen the whirlpool from the song yet. What should we do next? How about giving that adeptal energy of yours a try? Okay, what do? T. Ow. Oh, I see. I see. Oh boy! Oh. Oh, I see now. That's gonna be a big whirlpool. Those roll fancy. Spirits Adrift. I didn't read it so fast. Oh, and a new waypoint has opened up. Ooh, fancy. That's a lot cool. That's pretty neat. Golden carp. Knew it was gonna have something.
Access denied. By ordinance divine. For Rex Lapis. No touching. Born of ice and frost.
Let's go.
We're way behind schedule.
I was like, there's no way that chest is just
Next
chilling
on
there
the
by its
agenda.
lonesome. What's it? Lies, deception. Oh, but that one's just chilling there.
Next on the agenda.
Alright, little one. Take me to where we're supposed to go. The golden carp.
Next on the agenda.
Oh. Really opens up. Oh! Oh god, you didn't just die. Ooh, Fujin. Dragathiel, Paimon, we meet again. And who might this be? Huh? You haven't met before? This is Little Mao. He's helped us so much along the way. No, we haven't met before, but you must be a good child, Little Mao. Hello, and yes, that's me. Miss, are you an Adeptus? You are, aren't you? Thanks for all the help you've given Dragathiel and Paimon, Little Mao. It's really the legendary Fujin in the flesh. I can't believe this. I've heard so many stories about you, and now I know that you're not some kind of big slippery carp, but a lady instead, like a big sister. Big carp? Honestly, what kind of stories have you been listening to, Little Mao? One is indeed an Adeptus, and as such can take forms as one pleases. This particular form seemed like the most approachable one for conversing with humans. From what you've said, you have a very unique scent, Little Mao. Have you met someone in the mountains before? Someone with red eyes and a fair complexion, perhaps? Not exactly. Harper definitely treated better than the OG. I'm so sad you really had to just rip that band-aid off. I'm so sad. Okay. Big Sis Fujin, you're not talking about one of your other friends, are you? My friend from the mountains doesn't sparkle like you do, but she's also really cool. She's helped me tons and taught me loads. So it was her after all. So your friend wasn't Adeptus Fujin after all? Big Sis Fujin's my friend too now, isn't she? Of course, Little Mao. I am delighted to have made friends with you. Yeah. Oh, look at my face. But I've met more. Oh my gosh. Not me gloating, but I've met more. Haha. He's like, what? What? Don't worry about her. Anyway, does that mean Little Mao's friend is also an Adeptus? As for whether Little Mao's friend counts as an Adeptus or not, I'm not quite sure myself. After all, Adeptus is merely a title, and it's hard to say whether Adepti are even people. The word Adeptus is just like any other word, such as hero, villain, or idiot. No one is born an Adeptus, and no one shall remain an Adeptus forever. That's true. So you've met that friend of Little Mao's that we're talking about, right? Indeed, but it's been a long, long time since I last saw her. So now I suspect that I don't know her half as well as Little Mao does. I'm not even sure if I still count her as a friend. I would imagine so. Anyway, I must ask you all to please take the piece of votive rain jade I had originally hoped it might remain here, the same as it ever was, but I never expected it to grow quite so large. I used to love it so. This rain jade that you just mentioned, did it rain down or make it rain or something? Of course not. After the great changes in our geology, the ancestors of the people of Chenyuvea lost their ability to communicate with the heavens. And lost the guidance of emissaries whose beauty was pure as moonlight. Those are the Sealies. By the way, here's a lore dump. Oh, henceforth they began to take jade, which glowed as gently as the light of the moon, and cast it into the river. As they did this, they would pray for good omens, for fertile land, for clement weather, and for the riverbanks to hold strong. Over time, these rituals grew in power until one day. Big Sis Fujin, what happened next? One day, the long war to become the gods who would reign over this world began. So Archon War era. Afterward, this tradition lost all of its meaning, but though it was forgotten, its name is still passed down over generations. To cut a long story short, the piece of votive rain jade before us was the very last one ever to be thrown. Just as the part above the surface, when commanded by an adeptal art, can be made large enough to stop a flood, its core, too, has been swollen by uncontrolled adeptal energy. Much of its power has dissipated into the surrounding area through the spirit veins. This power may also have affected the nearby flora and fauna, attracting and even making aberrations of them. You must be careful. What? As far as I can tell, the adeptal energy that has dissipated nearby should be sufficient to reawaken the hibernating votive rain jade. If this is the case, we're one step closer to achieving our goal of nursing the water and soil back to health. How should I say this? Dragathiel and Paimon, thank you both. You're doing an amazing thing by choosing to help me, you know. And Little Mao, will you help me too? Will you help out your big sis? Of course, I want to restore nature too. Is that so? Well, that's good. You're very smart, little Mal. You'll understand everything later. Alright, then let us go our separate ways for now. Once you've retrieved the adaptable energy-filled votive rangeade, we'll meet again by a deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south. The south? Got it. Huh? She's gone and disappeared again. Ah, well, let's just do what Big Sis Fujin said and restore the voting rangeade's power. Speaking of which, what's it got to do with voting? True. See, you're not that much brighter than Paimon. Huh. Votive. Oh, right. It's so complicated. Though since you mentioned it, what does votive even mean? And why is it called rangeade again? Wow, they weren't even listening. Weren't even listening. Drink water, everybody.
No touching.
One. Oh, not one. One. Oh, never mind. These are not. Oh!
Access denied.
Oh, there's one. This? Oh, what was that? Oh? Oh, I don't know if I want to go down there yet.
We're way behind schedule.
Come here into my trap. Hello, little city. Oh my gosh, they're coming out of the woodworks. Oh my gosh, there's a third. Oh, they're best friends. They're so excited. What are we doing, little ones? Oh no, they're going 3 different places, aren't they? Oh! The water's going down. Ew! Hello. Hello, best friends. One, 2, 3.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Alright, what are we doing here? This is a puzzly puzzle if I've ever seen a puzzle. Guess I have a fire character.
Look alive!
No, that's not good. That's not good. Woohoo!
Well, how about
Oh, that was one of them. So where's the last one? Oh, it's leaving things behind.
Let's get it on!
Shake it and
My will and no touching.
What am I doing? Where am I going? What is happening? Oh, there you are. Where did my little friend go? Oh, friend! Where did you go?
Next on the agenda.
Hmm. Ah.
Next on the agenda. Access denied. No touching.
Nope, that was not. I'm coming after you. Oh, that didn't take me that far.
We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Aha. Huh? Oh. Oh, okay.
No touching.
He soared through you.
This is long overdue. Transfiguration. Do your master's bidding. Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Get wrecked. Oh.
Perhaps whoever
I
left
knew
these
it was
behind
coming.
was
I was like, any moment now. Any one of these chests.
so fulfilling a contract.
Okay. Wait, we're still only at... Oh, no, there we go. Like, what? Okay, so let's go... We're gonna just do the cheap way here and teleport. Oh. Oh, seems like the jade's starting to move. That's right, but according to the story, the riverbed should have lots of other votive rain jades. Why does Big Sis Fujin only want this one? Look, it's shining, almost as if it's resonated with the adeptal energy on you. Why don't we try using that power, eh? Eh? Things are happening. Oh. That should do it! Wow, awesome. It suddenly became small. Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, Paimon didn't think it'd change size like that. Guess that's a millennia-old treasure for you. It's just like you said, little Mao. They could be as tall as the clouds or small enough to hide amidst pool and leaf. Yeah, well, looks like the votive rain jade is in our hands now. You're so reliable. Hey, Paimon worked hard too. Miss Paimon's amazing. So you're going to take us to that deep pool shrouded in cloud and mist to the south now, right? Clouds and mist. I think Chenyu Vale really does have places like that. But where? Tell us, little guide, and Paimon will take you there. Do you remember the place Mountain mentioned? The spot where we met? That place is super foggy, and I know of a secret cavern that leads there. Even the other locals don't know about it. It was my friend who showed me the way, and since you're my friend too, Paimon, I'll tell you about it. Of course. Well, you're both pretty impressive too. Well, any friend of yours is a friend of ours too. In fact, Paimon hopes we'll meet her on the way. Shall we go? Paimon's gonna take you all to the place you mentioned, little Mao. Give me a moment, let's see if there are any treasure chests that we haven't found yet, literally. That's like, it literally. Drink water, everybody! Oh, Jade, grant me some. They really just... Hello? Hello? I'm not as good at
Next
this.
on the agenda. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Oh boy. Dragathiel, Paimon. Eeh, Mao, look out behind you. Oh, it's a Swanee. Your friend, you say? That's right. I told you before that I had a lot of friends, didn't I? Well, I just happened to meet her, so I got a hold of her to introduce to you. Well, hello? Says nothing. She's afraid of strangers. I usually call her Bluey because I don't really know her name. Oh, don't you worry about that. Dragathiel and Paimon are great people. They've been accompanying me on my adventures. They're real experts in mountains and forests, too. Oh, gosh. In my limited voice acting skills. Gotta come up with another voice. It's probably Regal. What am I gonna do? I don't even know. I'm gonna just start reading. And it'll come to me as it happens. That's usually what happens. She'll be, I know, I've seen. Answer me this one thing. Where did you gain the power to suppress nature? Suppress nature? What do you mean? Plants pursue the sunlight and fertile soil. I'm taking Shen Yun as some inspiration here. Creating fruit fit for the birds and beasts to consume. The digested seeds are scattered, and those which consume seed and fruit become bait for predators. Thus does everything return to the land. The snake hidden in the branches, the fish in the mountains, and the beasts of the forest. Traveling in the realm of nature is wonderful. So why have you come? Oh, come on, Bluey. You don't have to be so fierce. Exactly. Something's off about Chen Yuvale's natural conditions, so Adeptus Fujin's enlisted our help. If we don't, well, the tea leaves in Xiaoying village are gonna turn out worse and worse, and the village itself might decline. That's why she wanted us to perform the Rain Jade Rite, which will restore the area. The Rain Jade Rite. I see. You have answered 2 of my questions. You may ask me 2 also. Huh? Why do we have to do that? Give and take. It is only natural. You have 1 more question. Oh, dang. Wait, that's one count. That one counted? Ugh, whatever. You ask. We're gonna go restore nature. Not the same. It isn't? Dragathiel, what were you talking about? That's right. What do you mean, not the same? The new tea leaves taste better, more like before. Ooh, we have opposing goals here. More like, whoa, and just like that, she's gone. Don't worry about it, Paimon, she's like that. Sometimes when I'm not looking, she'll just vanish into the shadow of the trees. Then at others, the sun might dazzle me or the birds might call overhead, and there she is. In any case, guess we're all friends now. Just don't worry about it, Dragathiel. Bluey's not big on politeness, but she's always been like that. Yeah, your friend's pretty strange, little Mao. Is she? Well, for all you know, you're the one who might seem strange to others. I mean, not only can you use adeptal energy to make the moss disappear, but you can make the golden stone things appear and vanish, and even turn into a carp and fly around like in the stories. After all, I'm none other than the young lady of the famed Commerce Guild. I'm saying it. I had to. That said, Paimon couldn't have imagined that that friend you always spoke about was... Well, monster seems a bit rude, and thing might be pretty offensive. That's right, your friend's so blue. No wonder you call her Bluey. That's why I've never told anyone. If the adults knew that we were friends, they might lock me up. No, not like that. They just wouldn't let me go out, make me wash my face, and force me to read my books. I wouldn't get to play in the mountains anymore. And that's why I've never told anyone. But you're my friend, so it's fine. Anyway, come with me. There's an awesome place I'd love to show you. I'm gonna have to stop reading here. My voice is tired.
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, I want biscuits. What did you miss? We ran into a Swanee named Bluey. That's what you missed. And we have opposing views from her. Because
Next
me
on
and
the
Fujin
agenda.
want to restore nature, and she also wants to restore nature, but those mean two different things to us.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
That's what you missed. Yeah, we'll be fine with that one.
My will embodied. By ordinance divine. No touching. Blaze over. Next up, look alive. Scratch that. Born of ice and frost.
Here we go, here we go. Where you at? Oh, Hydro. Come into my trap.
Healthy body. Next on the agenda.
Dun, da, da, da.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Oh, I know
We're
where we
way behind
are. We
schedule.
just came in from a different angle. Oh. Ooh. Another painting. I'm gonna take a break from reading, y'all. Long, long ago, people were able to talk to the gods and Adepti. Wait for lore incoming, everybody. Lore alert. That big piece of jade in the middle. The emissary of the gods would lead them and protect them. See? That's gotta be this shiny golden person standing in the middle. I bet that was a super amazing person. Emissary of the gods. Well, the emissary of the gods was known as the Seelie. We're known as the Seelie. But later, just like Big Sis Fujin said, something changed, and the people of Chen Yuvea lost their guiding emissary, and they couldn't talk to the heavens any longer. That's how the Rainshade Rite came about. Wonder who his big sister is. Oh! Oh, she's a carp! Ah! That's adorable. I want it as a pet. I want it as a pet. I want it to fly around with me. Maybe as be best friends. Whoa. Whoa. I'm walking on water, right? Oh, I'm walking on water. I was really tripped up for a second there. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Rude. Don't you know it's rude to
Take your true form. No touching.
Rude. I was really tripped up there walking on water. I was like, shouldn't I be swimming right now? What is happening? Oh, she pushing me. That was wild. I know, literally, it's just what Farina feels like, having Farina, I should say. Oh. Cutscene. Cutscene. Much time has passed since I last emerged here. This was once a lively place, filled with the aroma of incense. Then, the three of us could travel freely across the mountains and rivers. 3. Yes, those days were like flowing water neath the moon, dark yet sparkling oh so brightly. But enough reminiscing. Thanks to you all, I am now able to return here and host the Rangeade Rite. Huh? So you're that person in the mural? Well then who are the what? I'm lost. Wait, so is she saying that she's the emissary? To the heavens? I gotta go back. What? It also be a thing of death and slaughter. Only the thinnest line separates curses and the adeptal energies that have aided you up till now. That is why I must make sure that the rite does not fall into the hands of those who would do ill. That's why... Yes, that is correct. One was indeed the figure who hugged that egg in that mural. Huh? Big Sis Fujin, doesn't this make you pretty, ancient? Yes, it does. Still, I do like the name Big Sis. It does quite make me feel young. Well, certainly, though even if others title me as such, I am aware that I am hardly the equal of true adepti like Mountain Shaper and the rest. I am, in truth, the weakest of my band of friends. I cannot make medicines to save others, nor can I bound across the mountains and plains. Even so, I could not simply lay the title down. It would have done the people of Chenyu Vale a disservice, I fear. Still, you may call me whatever you wish. After all, we have become friends, or so I would say. In any case, my days of being called an Adeptus are now consigned to history, just like this place has been. Once the Rangeade Rite was a day of great celebration where we would commemorate the year of abundance using laughter, firecracker battles, and beast dances to frighten the ill omens away. This must appear like naught but forgotten ruins to the modern mind. That's right. People in Xiaoying village told us that it was the mighty Adeptus Fujin who defeated the demons and planted the first tea tree. Back on the bamboo raft, Grandpa Lu also mentioned that the offerings of tea were to a certain carp adeptus. And wasn't that opera sung at Yilong Wharf about the carp going around killing stuff? You were so awesome in those stories, Big Sis Fujin. Also, people still do the wushu dance, you know. Aw. Also, putting definitions aside, you're our friends, Fujin. You shouldn't be constantly fretting about the rite and stuff. You should live happily, like we're companions on an adventure. That's right, we're on an adventure together. Right, yes, you're right. Thank you. That was well said. Indeed, I was the one who asked you all for help. It wouldn't do at all if I just continued wallowing in the past, now would it? In any case, I'll need your help to prepare for the rite itself. In any case, have you encountered any sacred simulacra in your adventures? Those were ritual spirits often used by people in ancient times to protect their homes. There should be some nearby. Draugathiel, Paimon, Little Mao, please help me put the simulacra in their proper places. That way, we can restore the spirit veins using the Rangeade Rite. I will. I have faith in you. Ooh. Hello? Oh, I'm walking on water. Am I Farina? I don't know.
Access denied.
Getting attacked by crabs over here. Oh, he got big. Oh! There's so many of them.
We're way behind
I'm
schedule.
walking on water! Look at me go! she's just chilling up there. I'm just getting a taste of what it's like to have Farina. Okay, so... Oh. Oh. Oh boy! I'm just loving that I'm walking on water. I wonder if it stays right that way around this area. I mean, you can tell it's the adaptal energy because of like when my little footsteps. They like glitter. Ooh, that's cool. I like it. I feel like Farina. Okay, cutscene, cutscene. I feel like that Swanee's gonna come in and have something to say about this. Oh, she was once a mirrorfish that swam. Oh, do the thing, Fujin! Oh boy. Oh, is it gonna clear up? I feel like the Swanee's gonna come. Yep, there we go. Here it is. I knew it. Oh, we were so close. The young lady, oh my gosh. I'm really harping on the fact that I'm the young lady of the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Okay. Well, I really got off topic from Lantern Rite, but now I'm so into this. We're just going for it now. Oh, I found this little cave earlier. Nope. Where is this? I'm on top of it, it says, but I don't see it. Oh, it's hiding right there. Aha! Aha! You found me. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Okay, I'm going down.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
Ah, yes, I found this earlier. This was the place that I couldn't figure it out. Okay. So we took this here. And then we put him up here, and I couldn't figure out the entryway to the door.
We're way behind schedule.
Missing something. Oh no, we found this. This is what it was. Can I do something with it now? I still don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Oh, I see. Oh no, I picked that up. I don't see. Oh, here we go. This was not available to me earlier. Oh, wow. Ooh. What is happening here? Conria? Archon War, one of the shelters we built for the inhabitants of Chenny Vale. When the floods overturned the heavens and the earth split open, could have a place of safety. Interesting. Herb Lord and I defected together, and she most likely died too, or perhaps the one amongst us who fought to the last never submitted. Sense of location for more images. You're like, you right. You 100% right. I just think of him like Seely's true. They really just speaking facts. Inside the pool. Oh. Golden carp. Where you going, buddy? Oh, I guess he's just flying off.
Next on the agenda.
So I still can't get here. I still don't understand what the puzzle is. The tree that's growing out of it? I don't get what this puzzle is. This is a comeback to it later kind of thing. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't have this one, so we'll just go here and go down the river. See if we can pick up some rain jade, clear water jades. Yep, that one. Oh, we're at it. I see them. Pulling out Dia. more. I only need like 100 more of them. Well, viewpoint. Oh, I can see why. Ooh. Are there more? Yep.
I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
Where are you? Where are you? Oh. Can Skara get that, maybe? That's what it is. I see now. This looks important.
Born of ice and frost, my will embody. Do your master's bidding. Buckle up. Access denied. All hail.
Nice. I'm not doing anything. What am I doing? Nothing? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Oh, I just was kind of hitting buttons there.
Perhaps whoever left these
I feel
behind
like I was actually doing
was
anything, but that's
also
cool.
fulfilling a contract.
Oh, I found this tea place. Ooh, a chest. Found this tea place earlier. And I was like, this seems important.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Oh, I'm stuck in a flower. That's awkward.
Huh?
Oh, this is the place with the baby carps. The baby carp! Look at that tiny baby carp! Whole family of carp. What did I just do? I did it on accident.
We're way behind
Oh, no,
schedule.
maybe too. Same, actually, though. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm just meandering. Thinking about baby carps. Carp? Baby carp? Carps? What is the plural
Next
of
on
carp?
the agenda.
Oh. I found this pavilion earlier. This was huge. Oh, I have 3 of them fixed. A real pearl of wisdom. How many pearls did I find all 4? Apparently not. Collect the spirit orb. Oh, bummer. I got 2 of 3. Okay. Okay, here maybe? Floating? It's a floating stone platform? See a floating stone platform? Is that it? That's a floating stone platform. I know you want to be on the floating stone platform. There it is, maybe? Yeah! Here we go. Well, that doesn't work now, does it? Put it back here. So where do you go then? There you go. There.
Born of ice
Nope,
and
that's
frost.
the wrong button. There you go. Go back up here. Oh, there you go. Sides of the stone platform. Okay. There we go. We got the pearl.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for
Okay,
great
now we
happiness.
go back up. Oh, am I gonna fall down? My apologies for the poor hospitality. It has been a long time since I last enjoyed tea with others. Hopefully my brewing skills have not deteriorated too much over time. One I don't know what she's trying to say. It was also thanks to this that I was able to tell that this year's tea offering smelled off. That was how I discovered the trouble with the soil and the water quality. I suppose now I can tell those who fail to appreciate the value of tea about its value with confidence. Come, Dragathiel, have some tea. Reminds me of Madame Ping's in Liyue Harbor when we fixed Madame Ping's teapot for her. If you think about it, we seem to have quite a connection with tea. Madame Ping? Ah, I know of whom you speak. We were acquainted back in the day, along with her friends. Guaichong. As Little Mouse said, I was once just a giant carp, unable to leave fresh water for too long nor live in salty waters. As such, they sent me one of these teapots. That was how my friends would have been able to take me, inside my teapot of course, to Guili Plains and Liyue Harbor to meet those lovely people they spoke of. Yeah, my heart will never heal about Guizhong, okay? Unfortunately, such a time never quite came. Dragathiel, Paimon, you've been to Liyue Harbor. Could you tell me more about the city? I'd like to hear about it too. I've never been. Well, Paimon would like to start from Wanmin Restaurant. How about I handle the explanations this time? Sure, but don't you dare skip over any of the eating bits. Okay, I will be right back. Backley? I'll be right back, everybody. I'll be right back. Okay? I'll be real quick. continue on. It is a port city built nestled against the mountains. You begin only for Fujin to interrupt you. She notes that she'd like to hear your Liyue story. You understand and begin again. When we arrived in Liyue Harbor, Paimon and I were just in time for the rite of descension. The child and Adeptus before you listen to your words and Paimon's incessant interjections, leaning forward as you speak, exclaiming in shock and relaxing as the tension in the tale rises and falls. They also add their own commentary and questions about Liyue, such as the food and flavors available at restaurants, the toys to the old lady sells, the gems and jewelry of Feiyun Slope, and such. As you watch Fujin, Little Mao, and Paimon be so moved by the tale. Along this journey, we met many friends and experienced so many things. It was all worth it. Wow, a sea monster? Huh? Amazing! Well, she's just floating over here. Liyue Harbor is not what I imagined. Did you find it disappointing? Well, no, just different. Being different doesn't make it bad. I like the Liyue Harbor you described. It's good to hear that after all this time, our dear Herblord was able to find a home there. I think that's simply wonderful. What about you, little Mao? Could you tell me about you and your friend? I'm curious to know what she's like. Sure. I mean, Paimon and Dragathiel have met her already, so it wouldn't be fair if I didn't tell you. So this is how we met. At that time, I was still a little kid who didn't know anything about the mountains. It was nighttime and some wild beasts were following me through the forest. It was super scary. Finally, I was chased to a clearing and surrounded by those beasties. For a moment, I was convinced I was gonna get eaten. But suddenly, they all backed off into the woods. And then they were gone. When I looked back, there she was, looking at me. She was like jade, but there was a dignity to her. I knew it then that she was the master of the mountain that my grandparents had told me about. I wasn't scared. I just told her. I finally found you. I've been looking for you for so long. I don't know why, but she lowered her head in thought before walking off. She made no noise as she did so. I listened as hard as I could, but there were no sounds of anything stepping on branches or fallen leaves. After that, I would sometimes catch sight of her moving between trees in a flash. Sometimes the rising moonlight would outline her shadow as she stood atop a high mountain. At that time, I thought it was strange. Why hadn't I seen her before? She was always there, after all. I wanted to talk to her, but she would always turn and leave. It was only later that she became willing to talk to me. Much later on, she would take me up very high mountains and into very deep forests. She asked me a lot of questions, and in exchange, she told me lots of stories. In the beginning, Chaoyang village was a nameless, barren mountain, and the rivers had a real temper. Sometimes they'd flood, and other times they would all but wither. And on that barren mountain, she made two friends, a fish and a snake. But later, the snake was cut into pieces, and the fish sank into the sea, and then only Bluey was left. Is the snake Boshi, whatever, that I'm totally just blanking on? Is that the snake? Because they said a white snake, and Boshi, whatever the snake was in Inazuma, was a white snake. And was cut into pieces by Raiden. Seems very Orobashi-like. Thank you, little Mao. Also, don't tell anyone about my friend, alright? Of course we won't, Rip Snake Bro. Indeed, but that was all in my past life. Many, many years have passed since I could no longer move freely. I suspect that I might not recognize her any longer, though from little Mao's words, she might not have changed too much. Past life? Perhaps that is not the most accurate way to phrase it. I did not utterly perish, but I did lose my original form, and my strength and wisdom dissipated along the spirit veins. This is also why I invited you and Dragathiel to Carp's Rest. If we were not there, I would not have a form to show you, or a voice with which to speak to you. It is thanks to you that I've been able to slowly regain my previous strength. Coming here, and once more seeing these scenes with my own eyes, meeting old friends from the past, and more importantly, making new friends. I'm very glad. Oh, she died. What? I'm confused. I'm confused as who the Herb Lord is. Who is her lord? Find her green things. Oh my gosh. Listen, who is her lord? I'm trying to place it in... I guess we haven't heard a lot of, like, who was... I mean, we've heard of some of Morax's competitors that he beat to become Archon, but I'm trying to think who else it would have been. I'm confused. So was she the snake? That doesn't make sense. Ling Yuan attacked people with her familiars, herding them to the shelter we had prepared. Jade, I'm confused. I'm not tracking entirely. Oh, there's 3 seats. I get it. Okay, drink water, everybody.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
There it is. Let's get to the very top real quick. I feel like there could be something. Knew it. Jump where, though? Oh. What is up there? Oh no, that's the thing above Leo. Okay. Okay, let's try again. Oh boy, let's do it. I love how she just floats. Oh boy, what's gonna happen? Music is so quiet, but it's nice. Is that it? Oh, it's gonna be like a big moment. Yes. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. We're gonna have a boss battle now. Boss battle, boss battle. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What is that? It's right. Oh. The Sacred Mountain. Let's do it! Oh, I got 2? Can I still walk on water? Ooh. Wow, that is beautiful. Was this open to me before? I don't think it was open to me before. Was it gonna take me all the way up? Oh no, it's just gonna take me to the waypoint, right? Oh yeah, there's the a lot of squirrels around here. Y'all ever notice that? Oh boy.
No touching.
Do the thing. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Think you can pull it?
By ordinance divine, born of ice and frost. Blaze over. That's a lot. Access denied.
Yeah, I really just had her out, because I was breaking the Clearwater Jades with her.
Next on the agenda.
Yeah, I've been liking her for the most part. I really only pull her out to cast her E, and then I put her back. I love my off-field support. Oh. That looks like something down there that needs to be fixed. Oh. Oh, they're getting knocked over now. I like her little carp form and I just want a little pet of it. First person Genshin, what? Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Linguan. So, we're gonna go up there, right? She's like, don't come up here. Oh, okay, we're fighting. Oops.
Transfiguration. Cryo incarnate.
Shake his ass!
No touching. All hail.
She said, don't come up here, so of course we're gonna go up there. Don't you know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I need it. Bring it back to me. Ah! Just was riding on top of her head. I was like, ah, no. Hold up, we're gonna go back. I know, I kind of wanted to keep riding on her face, but I was like, no, I need to go back over here. I don't know, I was just like riding it like as a mount. I was like, this is my new, you know, I've been saying they need to get like mounts in Genshin, you know, so we can like gallop across in a horse. I'm just gonna cheat and like that's what it is. It's a fish mount, a carp mount actually. You can just ride on the back of a carp. One does not tolerate such indecency atop one's spicy. That's hilarious. It was I don't know what the game was doing. That was weird. Okay, so the Swanese causing issues. So who's Herb Lord? Because she made the comment, I'm glad that the Herb Lord has settled in Liyue. Was able to create a life in Liyue. So who's the Herb Lord? Is it Ping? It's not Ping, no. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we gotta go up in there. Boss battle. Boss battle! No! I don't want to bring Dia! Ow. Rude. Don't you know it's rude to... Don't you know it's rude to hit people? I should probably...
Think you can bully me?
Born of ice and frost.
Oh, it's not like me to miss. What is going on? Oh, he's coming. He's like, I'm gonna find my pathing over there. Can you though? You can't. Try again. Hopefully he can do that. I forgot about that. Got the Scaramouche. Who next? Oh, big boy over here. It'll take him a second to get over here. Oh, but he can do that. Got the jumping. Go, the jumping!
My contract goes
Oh god. Oh, he's throwing something at me right now. Alright, let's play.
Think you can bully me? Can't have your drink.
Take your true form. By ordinance divine. Let's get it on.
Access denied.
That was kind of weird, like his moves were like going over the top of me. Something's happening. Oh boy! I still have Dia. Rip. We're above the clouds. We're in Celestia. Oh. Oh, it's a whole thing. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, so destroy the little simulacra she creates using adeptal energy. Oh, so this is like it's kind of like the Swanee. No, I don't have a freeze. I need. Oh. You know what?
There is still a lot left to do. Born of ice and frost.
Let's go.
transfiguration. Do your master's bidding.
Let's go.
Thank you, thank you. I have the wrong team comp. I didn't realize we were gonna go immediately
Access denied. My will embodied. Shoot.
Okay, do the what? Break the ice. I did it! Look at me! Idea actually might be a good fit here. I was thinking about it. What am I doing? I panicked. Alright, let me just
No
watch
touching.
this entirely. Yeah, I was like, hold up, Dia might actually...
Born of ice and frost.
Maybe she wasn't
Blaze
the worst
over.
idea after all?
Take your true form.
Can't handle your drink.
No touching.
Look at her, she's just regal. Idea for the win, let's go. Human, let me tell you what you shall do. Fire arrows at my heart. If you approach up close, strike me with your sword. I will fight you to the last. They are so regal. Like, she just like with her paws. I always knew she was worth it. Regal and slightly sassy, you right. Fujin's friend. Fine, you may ask me one question. You still really care about doing things like that, even though you lost, huh? Then let us exchange questions. Little Mao, do you have any questions? Bluey, why did you have to fight? Can't we all be friends? You bunch of two-legged, and you, Fujin, you have not the strength to form two legs of your own, yet you wish to walk in their form and speak to me. But how can humans and wild beasts ever be friends? That's not true, Bluey. You're lying. If that's the case, why didn't you just let those beasts eat me back then? If humans and beasts can't be friends, and you're a beast, you shouldn't have helped me. My actions are sometimes beyond even my own understanding. You were merely fortunate. Oh my gosh. Well, why didn't you just eat Mountain as well? She almost bumped into you while lost in the fog at the foot of the mountain. I saw it. You humans possess such wisdom that even nature submits to your will. In that case, you tell me, why didn't I eat her? What kind of question is that? Mount Leishin is dear to Adeptus Fujin. Let us just assume you are correct. She has told me much about the Range Aid Rite. Perhaps those memories affected my actions. You actually remembered everything I told you. Every year before the rite, you would tell me and that white snake how expectant you were and how nervous. And after the rite, you would tell us how the festivities was so fun and lively. You would always speak, and I could not help but listen. Only humans forget. I forget nothing. You have cleared this doubt of mine. Now you may ask a question. Thank you, Dragathiel. Just a while back, Ling Yuan, I was telling them stories about our past. Why do you wish to wreck Chenyu Vale, which we once fought so hard to protect? You planted tea trees, promising to enjoy tea with us. This too I remember, but that sort of tea no longer exists. I want to change this land. I want to make it like it was all those millennia ago. You have walked with humans far too long. You have forgotten that you, I, and the snake all came from nature. I knew that you would never truly perished, and you did not depart this place like the snake. So I wish to change this place to the form it had when you were born. All these years, I have been slowly adjusting the spirit veins. Ooh. Oh, I get it. So that's where the miasma came from. Correct. Side effects. In the end, the process will change the soil, the waters, and the forests to what they should have been. What the soil, waters, and forests should have been? You truly have forgotten the past. The rivers rose and fell with the rains, and their path was not fixed. The tea trees and flowers were not trimmed or cultivated, nor did they exist for humanity. In such an environment, you would regain your old form and frolic once more in the great rivers. You would regain your strength. Spiritual power blanketed the land in those days. The wild shrubs grew thick. Now the mountains and forests are silent, and the shimmering voice of the spring waters, tinkling like jade, can be heard no longer. But you don't understand. You still think you must stop me. Ling Yuan, I count myself more blessed than most to have lived such a happy life, and in the end my soul returned to my home. You are the one who does not understand. Yes, and I have never understood. After you defeated me, you should have taken my territory. You planted tea on my mountain and gave that land to the humans. I do not understand why you did this. Chenyu Vale was once but a nameless land, and we were nameless insects, beasts, and fish. I was the master of an uncultivated mountain, and today that place belongs to neither of us. You took a human form and walked among them. You instituted the Rain Jade Rite and helped them change the soil and water. I did not understand then either, but I could see how happy you were. The snake changed into a human form and used her knowledge to create medicines and save the sick. Oh! But she's dead. No. No. Never mind. I could understand how the agile human fingers could help her do what she wished, but I do not know why it was done. What happened after caused me still more confusion. You fought alongside humans and their so-called gods, and you perished. Humans fighting each other over territory and survival. Now that I can understand. You both belong to the great river in the mountainous forests. You could have chosen to leave them and live on with me. Let that which is human belong to them, and nature belong to nature. Even if our territory were to shrink, we could still live freely. But now you wish to stop me and defend this land subdued by humanity. Answer me, why? Ling Yuan, my friend, it is as you say, I do wish to protect them. Do not answer me with my own question. I was asking you why. This Ling Yuan might be a beast, but she sure cares about the order of things, huh? I know. That's how I learned so much from her. So you guys were just discussing stuff in the mountains? Well, not totally. That said, after hearing everything Bluey said about Big Sis Fujin, I thought they'd be happy to meet each other. At first, I was like you. I did not understand humanity, and I did not enjoy their excessive demands and love of hoarding, or their eternal desire to have more than they need, while caring so little for the needy themselves. Trading, wealth, like you, I did not understand these concepts and did not understand why they influence human joy and sorrow. But across the long years, I have also seen many other things. The cries of children break my heart, and the sound of an old person's shattered memories saddens me, just as though it were all a microcosm of these mountains and rivers. Have you not noticed them, seen them? The children who wash their little feet in the streams, fishermen laughing beneath the light of the rainbow's arc, the moonlit trysts of lovebirds, their figures painted silver. Humans, too, are creatures of this land. Just how different is their innocence from ours? You mean to say that you have chosen to take their side due to these emotions, not through natural principles or logic, and not due to anyone's orders. I suspect that Herblord had much the same reason as I. That said, I'm sure she'd put it all very differently. Ha! I remain unsatisfied with your answer, Fujin. I do not understand. Do you not? I think you've understood for a long time. When our previous god raised the waters, it was you who brought your familiars around to attack the people and drive them to the shelters we had created. I just wished to help my friends to make their wishes reality. I love this creature and I want it. Even if doing so means going against nature and the principles you follow, even if it meant going against nature and the principles I follow, I would do so anyway. Well then, we aren't all that different now, are we? Didn't you also choose your own position on account of your feelings? I am satisfied with your answer, Fujin. Now you may ask a question. Very well. Or I should say, very well. May I ask the next question? Paimon can't really think of any good questions at the moment. Since you've got one, you go right ahead. You acknowledged my answer, acknowledged me, and acknowledged that you made choices based on your own feelings. Now let me ask you. No, don't ask. You know what I'm going to ask you, right? If I needed your help, would you still make the same choice? That's right. And what's your answer? Yes, I would. Even should another 1,000 years pass, and even if you asked me 1,000 more times, my answer would be the same. In that case, Lingyuan, I do in fact need your help. I truly wish to save the people of Chenyu Vale, so please, don't stop me from nursing the water and soil, alright? I promise you, Fujin, you have walked with humans for much time and have learned their cunning, while I am but a foolish beast. My claws and teeth are sharp, but I am no match for you. Thank you, Lingyuan. And thank you, Dragathiel, Paimon, and Little Mao. You've accompanied me for so long, and you've helped me a lot. I wouldn't have made it here without you. I'm happy to have helped you, Big Sis. I'm so glad that Bluey got to meet you all. I was so worried when you fought. You also have my thanks, Dragathiel, Little Mao. It was you who brought Fujin to me, though the circumstances of the meeting were not what I hoped for. And what about Paimon? All right then, let us begin. Yes, do the thing. We did it! This is the cutscene I want. Let's do it. Our success. You right, chat. It's our success. She's a carp. She restored to her original. This is the satisfying cutscene that I wanted. Ah, it's raining. Did she die? Did she give up herself? Did she die? Did she die, chat? Rip, I didn't realize that. I wasn't thinking about that part. Oh, there she is. I know the uplifting, but she's still a little carp. Look at her. I love her. I want her. Can I please have her as a pet? I just want this little carp as my little pet. I want it to fly around with me. Can't handle anymore. Oh, I bet we'll get lots more in the future. Now that would be a regal mount. Come on, like riding across that, across to that, on a Swanee's back. Come on! Aww. Wait, so is the snake alive or dead? They say that the snake is no longer with them. But then I thought the snake was the herb lord? But then the herb lord, she said the herb lord made a life for herself in Liyue? I'm confused. Because why? Dang. Holding out on us, Hoyo. We did it! Looks like there's one little part of the quest left over. Anything in chests or anything? Well, I guess I didn't get to do as much of Lantern Rite as I wanted to, but note to self, everybody, do this quest before you try to do Lantern Rite, or after you try to do Lantern Rite.
Next on the agenda. We're way
I don't think you had to
behind
complete the whole quest, but by the time I got to the part where I was good, I was like, well, now I'm invested. Now I'm invested, we have to keep going. Ooh, a spin crystal! I hope it's Chen Yu Veil music. I hope it's Chen Yu Veil music. I hope it's Chen Yu Veil music. Oh, I got a lot. Okay. What else? Oh. So where do these things come in? Like that said upgrade the votive rain jade to its maximum level. But how do I up where's the votive rain jade? Where's Carp's Rest again?
We're way behind schedule.
Where's Carp's Rest? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so I got 1 second. I gotta look up what teleport waypoint it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This should unlock the system, whatever. The tree system that we have in the other areas. Okay. How do we... Oh, there we go. Like, how do I... Oh, look, there's a thing there. She's embarrassed from her carp form. That's kind of funny. Here we go. This is the system that I've been looking for. Let's do it! Okay. Or scatter all over Chenyu Vale. I don't have 40 yet, but I have 22. I honestly hate these systems. Ooh. Bane of my existence. Yes, lots of good rewards, but always such a pain. Yeah, sure, why don't we do some standard wishes? And then I'm going to get off, because I'm tired. Sorry we couldn't do more Lantern Rite, but I guess now you know, do the Chenyu Vale stuff beforehand or after. Let's go! Something good, something good, something good, something good. Well, yep, well. Eh. It's about right for standard wishes. Dia needs a new weapon. What am I even using on her right now? Where is she? In my team, so she's up here. Yes. Yes, I remember building this one for her. So I need to refine it more. Oh yeah, look at her with her basic. I don't even actually know what weapon's good for her. I've been so busy on trying to just level her. That's crazy. It says Oathsworn Eye. She can't have my sack frags. I need it. I'm already sharing it between other characters. No. Yeah, she can have it. For now, no, because I still am using Mona. It says R5 sack, not sack frags. Oathsworn Eye. We'll do it for now. It technically works, but would sack frags be better? Probably, yes, most likely. Oh, 45. That's later date. I need to go collect my rewards. We'll do it this way.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for complete... Ad Astra...
This realm is...
Good, great job. Are you gonna dive into Lantern Rite? Okay, I was about to say, or Pentaconi, but there you go, you answered it before I could, ask, or as I was asking. Pentaconi it is! I'm excited for you. Kinda bummed that I have to wait till Wednesday, but... it is what it is. Alright, I think... oh wait, I gotta do this. Where did I put the spin crystal thing? Here it is. Let's listen to what 124 is. It is Chenyu Vale music. I'm so excited about that. I so dig it. It's not for the... I like my music in my Fontaine one, but I'll change it in my... I think I'll put it in my other one. Yeah, literally. Alright. Oh, more achievements. What did I get? There we go. Okay, it's time for me to go to bed. I'm tired. Oh, that was a lot. Sorry we didn't get into more Lantern Rite, but I mean, it was pretty good still, getting into the Chenyu Vale stuff, and now it's open, and I shouldn't have any more blocks with the Chenyu Vale stuff. Or really with Lantern Rite. It should all work out. Which is good. So, yes, I still enjoyed it, and I thought we got some good lore.
Should
But I gotta
really
figure
be
out
off
who
work this
Herb
early?
Lord is.
There is still a lot left to do.
How to exit out of my game. I just tapped out. Okay, try again. There we go. I was enjoying the music. I was like, la 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 la. Okay. There we go. Now I'm exiting out of the game. So who was Herb Lord? I'll look at this later. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. It was a great stream. Excited that we were able to jump into Lantern Rite a bit. I'll probably play some of the games off stream just because I'm excited to dive into those and start working my way through them. The next time I'll be streaming will be Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time because we'll dive into Penacony. No spoilers. No spoilers. Oh my gosh. I'm looking forward to it. It seemed like it's gonna be a trip and a half, honestly. It's just, from all the like advertisements and trailers they've done, it just seems like it's gonna be a trip and a half. So there's been death flags and it's just crazy and it's the whole dream world and I don't know what we're gonna get. I know we're gonna get a new Trailblazer. I'm also scared, but I'm pretty excited for the new Trailblazer. So I don't know, we'll probably not get that. Well, how are they breaking this up? Penacony up, right? Is it gonna be like to like 2.2, 2.3 that we get all the little story things like Genshin does? You know, like you don't finish the whole storyline in one patch. You usually have to wait like a couple patches to get the whole... They space it out. Anyway, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be epic boss battle music. Oh wait, I'm ready for the epic boss battle music that we're gonna get. So... yeah, so again, thank you to my followers, my subscribers. I really appreciate y'all. And if you're watching this and you like what you see, definitely follow, please. I really would appreciate it. Like to get that 75 follower mark. So tell your friends, tell your family, you know, come hang out, have a good time, play some Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Monster Hunter, all that fun stuff. So I really appreciate it. Again, everybody, y'all are the best. Literally could not do without you. I'd just be talking to myself. How boring would that? I do enough of that already. So yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. As I said, next time I'll be streaming will be Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, where we'll be diving into Penacony. Let's go! So excited and very scared. So it's gonna be great. But before I see you then, I hope that you stay safe, make great choices, and sleep well, everybody. Have a great evening. Okay, bye.